As far as I'm concerned, I hit everybody at the station. Let's pull them off Summer Jam. I just want y'all to know that is me, Karen Rosenberg. I don't want him on Summer Jam.
Rosenberg.
But
one thing I want to say. One thing I want to say. They always gonna whisper your accomplishments and shout your failures. Trump gonna shout the wins for all of us. Make America great again.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Hot 97, Sheff G, Sleepy Hallow, Donald Trump, right? Old Man Ebro, Peter Rosenberg, and I forgot her name, something Styles. Now let's talk about it. Here's my thing, right? Whether you agree with Sheff G, and Sleepy Hallow meeting up with Donald Trump, in the Bronx. First and foremost, let me tell y'all, 9 times out of 10, Sheff G and Sleepy Hallow, they was paid. We all know, or maybe they really do support Trump. Who knows? But when I first seen it, I said, well, 9 times out of 10, this was a publicity stunt. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in their team told them to go support Trump. Maybe they was paid. Who knows? It was just mad random. And anybody listening to this, I'm pretty sure y'all felt the same way. Nobody expected to see Sheff G and Sleepy Hallow, out of all people, with Donald Trump. It was weird, right? However, here's the thing. Let's say they are Trump supporters. Let's say they do love Trump. They like what he's doing. And I could get further into that, but I'm going to just leave that here because everybody's, political standpoints is different. Everybody feel how they feel. But here's the thing. We live in America. You're supposed to have freedom of speech. You're supposed to be able to sit there and be able to vote for whoever you want to, or feel however you feel and speak however you speak freely. Right? Not to mention the music industry has nothing to do with politics. So why are we mixing politics with the music industry? And this comes because Hot 97's coordinator, Old Man Ebro, in which I feel Ebro, shout out to him. He's done a great job with Hot 97, but he's getting too old, right? His viewpoints on a lot of things, it comes from an older, standpoint. And the thing about it is music is always evolving, right? Music is always going left, right. The South might have it. The Midwest might have it. New York might have it. Who knows? But it's always shifting. It's always evolving. And I feel like a lot of times he's biased towards the changes. Whenever it favors the younger crowd. And what's funny, he makes it very known. He makes it very known that he doesn't like the new stuff, the young stuff. He's more old school, and I get it. Because music isn't the same. But with you being the head of a big radio station such as Hot 97, you have to go with the changes. You have to give the people what they want. However, Ebro, he seems a little stubborn. But let's get into what happened today. Now, like we stated, Sheff G and Sleepy Hallow, they met up at the Trump rally and they went, supported Trump. Like I said, it looked like they was paid to be there. You had Sleepy Hallow saying, let's make America great again. It just seemed like they were just put there. However, if they support Trump, then that's who they support, right? Well, Hot 97's Ebro, Laura Styles, and Peter Rosenberg, they had a difference of opinions and how they feel towards it. Y'all check what they had to say.
as far as I'm concerned, I hit everybody at the station. Let's pull them off Summer Jam. I just want y'all to know that is me, Karen Rosenberg. I don't want him on Summer Jam.
Rosenberg.
But
Trump will associate with anybody from any walk of life.
And by the way, and by associate, I mean bring you out so that he could use you as a prop to get votes. Now, Peter Rosenberg was the person that suggested that he wouldn't mind seeing these guys not perform on Summer Jam stage, and when you look in the caption, they kind of hinted towards going with that decision. They would say, quote, "If you don't see Sheff G or Sleepy Hallow at Summer Jam this year, blame Karen Rosenberg." Now, after seeing these guys clown and bash him for who he decided to support, Sheff G would take to his Instagram story as a response, and he would say, quote, "Damn, though we was free to vote for whoever we wanted, I never knew we had to have the same political opinion as Laura Styles, Old Man Ebro, Rosenberg Radio in order to gain success." Imagine that. Crazy thing is, throughout all my success, I never seen neither of y'all mention my name. Y'all sat silently and watched, LOL, whisper. But as soon as something that y'all consider negative come up, y'all quick to shout out, LOL, y'all the reason our generation is the way it is. I'm not even gonna say no disrespectful ish neither, it's all love. Blue heart, hashtag everything lit. Now what he's pretty much saying is when he came home, you know, instead of them congratulating, instead of them saying his name, saying something positive being that he just came home, they rather wait until something like this where they deem negative to actually say his name and then say that they want to take him off for Summer Jam. Rather spew negativity than to promote positivity. Now here's the thing. Ebro says that Trump is just using them. They don't even realize they're being used. He only doing that because he's running for president and he's trying to get the votes from pretty much African Americans. But let's be real. Trump isn't the only one that does that. As politicians, they all do that. They kind of ignore us throughout their whole term, and soon as election time comes, that's when they want to put everything that we've been talking about to the forefront and then act like they're saving us, acting like they have our best interests at heart. They do it all the time with the student loans, minimum wage, reparations, all type of things that they talk about canceling or helping us with if we elect them. And then when we finally elect them, they get into office and they don't do nothing for us. You know, they all do that. But let's talk about something deeper than that. Let's talk about the censorship that we see all the time that people act like don't exist. Why are these guys being clowned or bashed for who they decided to vote for or who they decide to support, right? Because if it was anybody else, would they get that same treatment? You know, and why is this being allowed? Here these guys are threatening these guys from performing, stopping their money, all because based on who they voting for. So that means they're pretty much pushing the narrative. They're being biased. In a big radio station like Hot 97, y'all can't be biased because a lot of people support y'all. What if you have some Trump supporters that feel away because y'all feel that y'all can kick them off of Summer Jam for being a supporter of Trump? And even though these guys acting like they playing, this shows the power behind the scenes that people have just because you feel like supporting somebody, no matter who it is. Right now with Trump, who knows, maybe in the future it could be somebody that you actually want to win. But instead, these guys are bashing these guys for who they voting for. And that sets the tone, because subconsciously you putting in people's heads as an artist, I can't support this person even if I like them, but I can't support them publicly because if I do, I run the risk of not being able to perform. I run the risk of my songs not being able to be played on Hot 97. I run the risk of these guys getting online and bashing me on social media. So like I said, it's not fair. It's not a freedom of speech. A lot of people like to say there's no censorship with who they voting for, but it is. Subconsciously it is, maybe not in a literal sense, but they're making it seem like you have to vote for one person. You have to only vote for this person. You have to like this person. It's not like that. Everybody have their own views, whether you're a Trump supporter or not. Once again, whether it's Trump or anybody else down the line, if you continue this behavior, you never know who it might be in the future. Alright, so y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this whole thing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.